Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash, and double honor unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the sincere brothers that's doing the will of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, this the brother Adawan Kassad from the GMS New York City camp, and today's date is February 17th, 2020, the year of prophecy. Okay, and I just wanted to, put a few scriptures together based upon what I've been meditating on while at the plantation. Okay, because us being in this truth, we know that we are the Israelites. We know that, all right, we are above these other nations, because scriptures tell you that these other nations are nothing but be like unto spittle. Okay, it also says that they're like a drop of that cometh from a bucket, so they regarded as nothing in the sight of the Most High. All right, yet we have to wake up and go to work for these heathen, beginning with Esau, Edom, whose face is on a monetary currency, which is the U.S. dollar. All right, that's how you know who's ruling. All right, so I was meditating on how the only thing in this world that really makes us happy is this truth, man. This truth, knowing who we are, and being around like-minded brothers, man. Okay. So this is Proverbs 3:13. It says, "Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding." Okay. Because when you find this wisdom, it brings you to life. All right. It makes you excited, because prior to us having this wisdom and this knowledge, when we were at times past Gentiles, okay, not knowing who we were, not knowing that we were the Lord's chosen people, a royal bloodline. All right, we were just out there in the streets, man, lost. That's why the scripture said, what? Go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Yahweh Shai said that to his disciples. All right, because Israel became a lost and scattered sheep. All right, involved in all the different lusts of this world, man, including the philosophies of this world, man. Okay, you had brothers, they came from different backgrounds, came under this one umbrella, which is the truth. All right, the name of the Lord, which is a strong tower, man. All right, so it says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. All right, because we understand that we are the people of the Lord. So the Lord is not going to have us at the bottom forever. All right, there's a bright side at the end of this story, man. All right, the scriptures tell you that the last shall be first and the first shall be last. Meaning what? The ones that's on the bottom, we gonna be the ones on top in the next world. All right, so let me get the next scripture. This is Ecclesiastes 2:17. Therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me, for all is vanity and vexation of spirit. This was King Solomon, all right, in the book of Ecclesiastes. All right, he was letting it be known that he hated life. All right, and Solomon, which Yahweh Shai was Solomon, and Solomon was Yahweh Shai. All right, Yahweh Shai said a similar thing in the New Testament. He said that his servants must hate and forsake everything, man. You must hate your life. Okay? That doesn't mean you commit suicide. No, because that's going off. No. All right, you are supposed to hate your life though. That don't mean you give up on life. You still gotta work. You still gotta pay bills. You still gotta live. But at the end of the day, this place is vanity, man. It's grievous. Like you said right here, the work that is under the sun is grievous. Okay? Everything here is grievous, man. Okay? Everything is grievous, man. We don't own anything, man. All right? We're not even getting paid real money. We're getting paid Federal Reserve notes, in which the wages that we earn, as it was written in Haggai, the first chapter, it's like you put it into a bag with holes, because as soon as you get your money, you can't hold on to it because you got so much bills to pay, rent, car insurance, car notes, phone bills, food and electricity and internet, and you might have a woman, children. This place bears heavy on the soul, man. All right, it's grievous, man. The scriptures say, "He that increaseth in knowledge increaseth in sorrows," man. All right, and part of that is because the scriptures tell us, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk it. It wasn't our. It wasn't our. We. You know what I'm saying? This ain't our lot. This is not our lot, man. All right. And not only are we suffering, but the whole earth is suffering, man. The grass on the earth is suffering, man, due to the concrete. The creatures, man, the ants, the animals, the insects, the beast of the field, man. All right, the fowls of the heavens. All right, the fishes of the sea. Everything is defiled. All right, the food we eat. All right. It says, "For all is vanity and vexation of spirit." All right, everything is vain, man. Even pleasure is vain, man. All right. That's why King Solomon came to the conclusion that the conclusion of the whole matter is to fear the Most High and to keep His commandments. All right. Because why? Because that's our job, man. All right. And eventually we're gonna be rewarded for that, right? Because we got to get out of these corruptible bodies, man. This flesh, you constantly get evil thoughts. You can't keep the laws 100%. You in captivity. All right. So we looking to receive that new covenant, man. All right. It says, "Yet I hated all my labor which I had taken under the sun, because I should leave it unto the man that shall be after me. And who knoweth whether he shall be a wise man or a fool? Yet shall he have rule over all my labor wherein I labored, and when I have showed myself wise under the sun. This is also vanity." All right. So we and how much more now, man? When it's even harder for our offspring to receive an inheritance, because we didn't inherit nothing from our fathers. Okay. If anything, the only thing they're gonna inherit is your debt, because that's what we deal with too, man. Debt, whether it be health insurance, student loan debt, you know, your spouse's debt. So there's nothing really to be happy here in this kingdom, man. That's why the scriptures say this is not our rest. This place is not for us, man. This place is not built for us. All right. The accuser of the Israelites, the so-called white man, he's constantly putting sin before our eyes, man. All right, in movies and in advertisements, okay, from day-to-day basis, man. All right, they pass all these harsh laws, these draconian laws, these unrighteous decrees, these mischievous decrees, man. Allowing homosexuals to have rights, allowing lesbians to have rights, so-called transgenders, man. pedophiles and zoophilia lovers, man. This is madness, man. All right. This is why it says this in Deuteronomy 28th chapter. You know. Bear with me for a second. All right. Bear with me for a second. As a matter of fact, let me just look it up. Somewhere in here where it talks about sorrow of heart, sorrow of mind. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Deuteronomy 28 and 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease. Yep. And that's us to a T. As we ain't finding no ease. All right. Scriptures say the Most High have chosen the poor of this world. And for the most part, a lot of brothers, they didn't, they wasn't born with it, like the saying go, with the silver spoon or gold spoon in their mouth. Okay. You know, some brothers, they grew up without a father or without both parents, all right, or without one of their parents, all right, single parent homes, all right, orphanages, being adopted, okay, in which everything that our so-called guardians, whether they were your parents or, they weren't your real parents, they were a guardian, everything that they did for us, they had to bust their ass for a slave. Okay. And the Lord chose the poor of this world, man. We brothers grew up poor, man. So we ain't finding no ease amongst these nations. And to this day, man, shit. Just look at the here in New York City, man, the homeless rate. All right. So many people is living in shelters and homeless, sleeping on trains. Okay. Going to food, these food pantries, man. Starving out here. Okay. So it's hard to pay your bills, man, when you're only making $15 an hour, which is the minimum wage in New York City, $15 an hour. All right, when your rent is fucking $1,500 to $2,000 a month. All right, and that could be for just like a one bedroom. All right, shit, if your rent is $1,100 a month and you're only making $2,000 a month, that's really what you make when you earn $15 an hour. That's pretty much what you make. So it's hard to pay your rent, man. So that's not ease, man, and that's not comfortability, man. But the Lord has set that up, man, because we're not supposed to be comfortable here. All right, because this ain't our rest, man. That's why you work, on a majority scale. Most people work 5 days a week. Okay, you get 2 days of rest, in which really you don't even have 2 days of rest, because you need one of them days to do all your homely duties, man. Whether it be your laundry, clean your house, or take care of whatever certain errands you gotta run. So it's like, damn, you really only got one day to really rest your body and recuperate, and then before you know it, it's back to work. There's no way to live, man. We're not even living like the Apostle Noah's Great Millstone teach us. We're not living, man. We're just existing, man. We're barely making it, man. We're not, as it's written right here, we don't get no ease, man. We're barely making it, man. All right, we're surviving. When Yahweh Shai returns, then we're going to truly live. All right, right now we're just living for Yahweh Shai, man. We're living for Yahweh Shai, so that Yahweh Shai could live through us, man. All right, and we live through Yahweh Shai. It says, neither shall the sole of thy feet, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. And, it's a spirit because, shit, Jake works so hard, man, on these jobs, and their bodies start breaking down because you're not getting the proper rest, and the diet, the diet is bad because there's no nutrients in the food, and, because nobody wants to, when they come home from work, nobody wants to just go right to sleep. All right, because you do need more than 6 hours of sleep a day. You need at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep a day. But nobody wants, like, as soon as you get home, you might have 3 hours to yourself to, do whatever you gotta do, whether, you cook or, do your shows, or, have your leisure time, study, hobby, whatever you do in your free time. If you come home from work and you got 3-4 hours, then you gotta go right to sleep. Some jakes, they'll stay up later than past that time, man, because shit, you want to live a little, but then the next morning you wake up, you all fucked up. You gotta go back to work. You didn't get enough sleep, so your body's breaking down because of that. People got foot problems, all right, because you constantly on your feet, working, moving. That's why this place gotta go, man. We're not getting no rest. All right, they don't let us rest on the Sabbath because they don't keep the laws here. It says, I'm gonna read it again. It says, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but the Lord shall give thee a trembling heart, failing eyes, and sorrow of mind. Yeah, the Lord shall give thee a trembling heart. All right, let's look up that word trembling. Quivering, quaking, timid, intensive, timid. Yeah, timid mind, man. When something is timid, that means, it's not in a calm manner. It's not in a calm state. So our mind is not really calm here, man. This is a noisy ass kingdom, man. When we out there on the highways and byways, every week you hear loud ass ambulances and police sirens and fire trucks. You live in house to house, shacked up, one on top of another, thin walls. Motherfuckers is being very loud. Your next door neighbors is being loud next door. So you can't really get no rest, man. You can hear your neighbor doing it with his woman. All right. And it says, failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. Yeah, sorrow of mind, man. That's what we got here. Sorrow of mind. So I'm gonna wrap it up with one more scripture. Oh boy. Okay. Damn dog. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up with one more scripture. All right. It's Baruch 4:1. It says, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Yeah, it's talking about the Bible, man. All right. And as I opened up with the scripture in Proverbs, where it says, happy is he that findeth wisdom. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom. Because this wisdom, all right, it brings you to life. All right. And it says All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Okay? So scriptures say whosoever despises the word shall be destroyed. Okay? So anything outside this truth is the ways of death. Scriptures say if they speak not according to this word, is because there is no light in them. All right? Verse 2, it says, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. All right? So it says that thou mayest be illuminated, meaning, you have the light. All right? That's why scriptures say, let your light therefore shine before men. All right? Because when you come to this knowledge, it's like the Lord lighting your candlestick, man. Okay? And if you leave this light, the Lord is going to remove your candlestick as it is written. Okay? So just like the Apostle Paul said, be steadfast and endure to the end, man. Because our labor is not in vain, man. And eventually the Lord is gonna, the Lord's gonna put a stop to this, man. So we gotta keep praying and keep watching and keep producing. Okay? So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.